What? I took the easy way out. Keep watching. Everyone, this is Lindsay. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome. If you are already a subscriber or someone who watches my videos, welcome back. I wanted to make this a quick get ready with me / story time type video. I'm not going to do full contour or anything, so you don't have to worry about that, just really basic. But yeah, I wanted to talk about something someone said to me a couple months ago, and it touched me the wrong way. And I'm not making this video to be offensive in case that person, you know, watches this, because some people watch your videos and they don't tell you, so you don't know who watches you. But I just wanted to put this out here for those of you who have had weight loss surgery and those of you who are thinking about having weight loss surgery. But I was out to eat with my husband and some of his frat brothers. That's a giveaway right there, I guess. But anyway, I was out to eat with my husband and some of his frat brothers, and I was talking to this young lady, getting to know her. And you know, I shared that I had gastric sleeve surgery, because you know, when you out to eat, people are going to wonder why you're not eating, so on and so forth. So you know, I'm not secretive about my surgery. If you are, that's your business. But as far as my surgery is concerned, I don't care. I'll tell the masses. But anyway, so I was talking to her about that, and she is a fellow plus size sister, and she said, yeah, I was thinking about doing that so I could be lazy and still lose weight. That touched me. I don't know if I should say the wrong way, or I didn't like it, you know. And I explained to her that you can't have this surgery and be lazy and just lose weight. It does not work that way. I mean, some people, you know, can have this surgery and don't work out, but they follow the meal plan and they still continue to shed the weight. But yeah, it's not the type of surgery that, you know, it's not a magic pill is what I'm trying to say. You're not just going to have surgery, drop weight, eat less, and go on with your life. That's not going to be the case for everyone. That has not been the case for me. I've had to work hard for almost every pound I've lost. I mean, initially after you have surgery, because you simply cannot eat and you just on liquids, the weight comes out pretty fast. And that was the case for me. Like, I lost the most weight the first couple months because of the pre-op diet, and then, you know, not being able to eat the first few weeks. But after that, I've had to work hard for every pound that I've lost, you know. So don't think that weight loss surgery is the easy way out and you're gonna get it and everything's gonna be merry. You're gonna lose weight, take pictures, glam, and call it a day, because that's not the case. It's not. If you've been following my journey, you know I've had many ups and downs on this journey. Sometimes I've regretted it, other times it's been the best thing to ever happen to me in my life. But I do know, being almost a year out, that I'm going to have to work hard to continue to lose weight to get to my goal, and I'm going to have to work hard to maintain the weight loss once I get to my goal. I can't talk to y'all during this part. I got to concentrate. But yeah, so let me tell you what I hear when I heard that, you know, somebody say I wanted to have surgery so I could just be lazy and lose weight. What I hear when I heard that was, A, you have not done your research on the surgery. If you've done your research, you would know that it's not easy at all. What's easy about being cut on and having your stomach removed and having to heal, especially when you have young children that you can't even pick up for 2 weeks? What's so easy about that? What's easy about dealing with your addictions that you dealt with your whole life, or you know, since a traumatic event or whatever that you haven't been dealing with and you've been using food to deal with. What's easy about having transfer addictions when you can no longer eat, so you decide to shop, or in my case shop, in other cases become an alcoholic because you need another way to deal with your problems. You know, what is so easy about that? Absolutely nothing. And I don't know if I've shared this with y'all before, but before I had surgery, I actually had someone in the church, someone who had a title in the church, tell me that I shouldn't get surgery, or her exact words were, "Don't let man cut on your body, because that's not of God." And that made me a little bit upset, because you don't know if I've talked to God about this or not. And I had already talked to God, and God gave me the okay that it was okay for me to do this. Before I had surgery, I was watching fellow YouTuber Kat Branchman. I was watching her, and she made a video about being afraid to have weight loss surgery. And this was like right before my surgery, probably a couple weeks or days before my surgery, and I came across that video. And she was saying, you know, her reasons for having the surgery, which were similar to mine, you know, and she was like, I serve a God who loves me, and if God loves me, why wouldn't he want what's best for me? And what's best for me is to get my health in check, and this surgery is a tool to help me do that. So after that video, that really inspired me, and I looked at surgery from a different lens. Okay, it's hard for me to talk and do these brows, because if the brows messed up, the whole face would be messed up. Throw the whole face away. Your brows not right. But anyway, as I was saying, this video is not about that person. It's about what they said. And I decided to address it because a lot of people feel that way. And I know you can't change people's opinions. People are going to feel how they feel, depending on what they've been through in life, their life experiences and everything else. But as far as things are concerned for myself, like I said, that comment got beside me, because that's not how it is at all. And I don't want, you know, people who say stuff like that make it bad for people who go have this surgery because they simply want to change their life for the better, or they want to deal with health issues. I'm on a group on Facebook, and this lady posted a photo saying that she is about to have weight loss surgery. Lady, she did not look like she needed any surgery. I mean, she was tall and thick with a small, I mean, flat stomach, and she looked amazing. But she said, you know, she was choosing to have surgery for health reasons. And so I told her, I was like, you do not look like you need surgery, but I understand you having surgery for health reasons, and you already thick now, so after your surgery you're gonna be slim thick, girl. That's what I said to her. Beautiful, beautiful young lady. I'd kill for her shape. But that's her reason. Like, she's not doing it for cosmetic reasons, she's doing it for health reasons. And off topic, I am trying my best to hold on to this silk wrap. I put it in a ponytail when I go to the gym, wrap it up so I can take a shower. I'm trying my best to make it last as long as possible and get my money's worth. But back to what I was talking about. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm using your powder foundation matte finish blush to go with this foundation I put on my eyes, just so it'll set and it won't go anywhere. It'll stay put. some things it's hard for me to do and talk at the same time. Like I have to kind of focus, because I don't want this part to look crazy. Everything else I kind of deal with. But yeah, like I was saying, as far as the surgery is concerned, or anything in life really, people are going to have their opinions. They're going to share their opinions, and that's normal. And it's okay. But make sure you make the best decision for you, your family, and so on and so forth. I knew that I personally was tired of, you know, losing weight, gaining weight, gaining more weight, and even more weight. I was tired of it. So, you know, surgery was the best option for me. And actually, my neighbor, when we were living in upstate New York, she had surgery. You know, one day she shared with me that she was going to the hospital to have surgery, and when she got home, I was like, hey, how'd your surgery go? And she said it went well. I was like, well, what was wrong? And she said, well, I had the gastric bypass to lose weight. And I was like, oh, okay. So I actually thought it was the easy way out before talking to her, and she told me where to go for the informational. So I went to my computer, put in my BMI, saw that, you know, my BMI qualified me for surgery. So I went to the seminar. I took my husband, we got the information, we talked about it. At first he was kind of like, I don't know, you know, if you need to go to these extremes. He's in the military, you know, he has helped fellow soldiers lose weight. So he thought, you know, we could do the same for me. And that's another conversation that we may or may not have one day. But I decided not to get it, one, because we were moving, so I didn't want to, you know, start the process of trying to get surgery in one place when I knew I was moving in a couple of months. I didn't know how long it was going to take, so on and so forth. So I'm like, why even the headache and the driving, because it took like an hour and a half to get to the hospital where it was going to be in the snow and all of that. I didn't want to do it. So when we moved, I decided, okay, if I can lose 50 pounds on my own, then I won't do it. So I started to try to lose weight again on my own. I was going to Zumba and everything. Then I had a breakdown, a mental breakdown, ended up hospitalized and had to start seeing a therapist. And that, I'm grateful for that time. Even though it was a difficult, dark time, I'm grateful for it, because therapy has worked wonders for myself. If you have issues with depression, suicidal ideation, anxiety from, well, just period, mine stemmed from a traumatic event in my childhood and other things. Therapy has been great to kind of like put all that on the table. I found out why I overate, and it was crazy because the time of the day when I ate the most emotionally was the time of day that the traumatic event happened to me. So it's just been an eye-opener. I can, you know, go into, I don't mind talking about it. I don't. If it helps somebody, I don't mind. But I'll save that for another time. That's not what we're talking about today. But it was great for me. So I was watching The Man's on BET, I think it was, or TV One, or whatever it came on. The Man, you know, Tamala and David Mann from Medea, Brown and Cora. I was watching their show, and their daughter was going through the process to have lap band, and that is what made me interested in the surgery again. So I started looking up lap band and came across VSG videos on YouTube, and I started watching all the videos I could, got all the information I could, and decided to go ahead and have surgery. My point of all that is, you know, make sure you do your research and make sure using bronzer. Make sure you do your research and make sure this is the best thing for you. And I mean, in addition to Facebook groups and watching YouTube videos, I also went to my surgeon and my doctor, and I asked all the questions that I wanted. When I thought of a question, I wrote it down, because I mean, it's great to get on here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all of that. It's great to get on there and talk and ask questions and have your weight loss surgery brothers and sisters there to help you through it, and y'all work through it together. That's great. Do it all the time. I was asking questions about how many carbs y'all eating a day on Instagram yesterday. Matter of fact, if you want to tell me how many carbs you eating a day in the comments, go ahead. I'd like to know. But yeah, so that's great, but make sure you also consult with your health care provider, because that's where you're going to get the best information from, your health care provider. Because as much as I love to answer questions and ask people questions, we're not healthcare professionals. So make sure you do that first, or afterwards, or whenever, before you change up something. Run it by your doctor, send an email, run it by your nutritionist. Make sure you do that. I ask a lot of questions because I don't have a nutritionist right now. Ever since I think I hit 3 months post-op, I've kind of been on my own, besides my weight loss coach. He is a coach. He is a bodybuilder who happens to work with weight loss surgery patients at a weight loss surgery clinic. However, I have not been to an actual surgeon or doctor to have any blood work or anything else done. I'm coming up on a year, so I'm going to go get that stuff done for myself, especially because my husband is coming home and we're not trying to get pregnant, but you know, if that happens, I want to make sure that I'm healthy. So I want to get all my blood work and everything else done. I hope this color come out right, because I've had it for a while. It look a little strange in this container. We gonna see how it works. Ooh, that's dry. It's dry. I ain't using that one. That needs to go in the trash. Yeah, I use this one. Okay. So y'all know I don't like to be on here long all day. People got stuff to do, but I do want to give you a quick update on myself, because I feel like on my last video I didn't talk about too much of what's going on with me now. I don't even remember what I was talking about. That's how my head space is right now. But as far as surgery things are concerned, so I can eat more now. I did talk about that briefly, but it varies. Some days I eat less, some days I eat more. I think yesterday I probably had 600-700 calories. I did not work out yesterday, so I will say that. And I had about 60 carbs, right at 60 carbs. I have not been tracking my carbs this whole journey. I didn't think I had to, because I have a gluten allergy, and I'm like, well, I'm not eating bread, so I'm not getting that many carbs. Well, carbs come in way more things than bread. And as I look back on my Fitness Pal, and if you want to be my friend on my Fitness Pal, I'll add my username in the description box. But I look back on my Fitness Pal, and I was eating anywhere between 155 to 170 carbs a day, which my weight loss coach, who is a bodybuilder, is like, that's okay. You know, you're working out, so on and so forth. Me personally, looking at how many carbs everybody else is getting, and you know, their nutritional guidelines from their nutritionist, I'm eating way too many carbs. So maybe my weight loss will speed up a little bit if I drop my carbs down. So I'm not going to drop it all the way down to 30, but I will move my carbs up to 50 to 60. Like, I won't go over 70, definitely. So I'm going to try 50 to 60, not go over 70. Those are my carb goals. One food that I do eat quite a bit that has a lot of carbs is cereal, so I'm going to have to cut back on the cereal. I like the Chex cereals, they're gluten free, so I'm going to have to cut back on that. And I knew, you know, I shouldn't eat cereal very much, but I have, you know, been eating a lot because I'm lazy and I don't always feel like cooking, so I just get a small bowl of cereal, and I thought that was okay. Apparently it's not, because one serving of Chex cereal is 3/4 of 3/4 of a cup is 24 grams of carbs, and that's a lot of carbs that I can be getting from elsewhere. So anyway, long story short, cutting down on my carbs. So constipation, since I have been back in the States, I have had issues with constipation. I've been having to take stool softeners, and I didn't have an issue with going to the bathroom regularly or constipation while I was in South Korea. So that lets you know the difference between the food there and the food here. Like the vegetables and all were organic versus here, not so much. So yeah, that's what's going on with my bowel system. And I haven't been very good about setting goals month to month. And now that I look back on the progress I've made over the months, I've done better when I set actual goals for myself. So my goal for the month of September is 10 pounds. I have not lost in the double digits since right after surgery, but it's possible. I can do it. I'm going to do it or get darn near close. So my goal for my 1 year post-op video is to be at 172. So we will see how that goes. As far as story time is concerned and weight loss surgery being the easy way out, please keep in mind that one, everybody's bariatric program is different depending on your doctor, your location, so on and so forth. My program that I was in is not so much of restricting foods but measuring your food. Even if you look at my nutrition guide from my doctor that I still have, as far as like pasta and stuff like that, it said limit these foods. It doesn't say you cannot have it. It says limit. I've come across people locally in the gym who cannot have fruit except for, I think she said she can have strawberries and something else, grapes maybe, I'm not sure. I know she can't have, oh, strawberries and watermelon, that's what she said. Anything else, bananas, all of that, off limits. I personally think that's crazy. I understand bananas have sugar, but I feel like bananas come from the earth. But hey, I'm not a nutritionist. But yeah, as far as my program is concerned, the restrictions and stuff, not there. I remember I had surgery in October of last year, right? So I went to the doctor during my 3-week stall, and that was 3 weeks post-op, 3 weeks stall. And I told her straight up, I said, yeah, I had Halloween candy. She said, really? She said, did it bother you? Like, how did it go down? I said, it went down fine. And she said, oh, okay. And I don't know. I mean, it broke my stall. I guess it shocked my body and it broke my stall. But I'm not telling you to go eat candy. That's not what I'm saying. Don't be better than me. Don't be me. But yeah, every program is different. So when you're online and you're helping people and you're judging people and so on and so forth, be aware of that every program is different. So just follow your guidelines that your doctor gives you. And yeah, that's what I do. I follow the guidelines that I originally got, the guidelines I get from my coach, and anything that I think might be helpful for myself. I try it out and see what happens within the week and go from there. But that is it for today. I thank you guys for getting ready with me, honey. And I will see you next time. Oh, wait. If you like me and you like my channel, please subscribe. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to follow me on social media, check out my social media handles down below in the description box. Later. But she was like, you're not giving your body enough fuel, basically. Like, you asking it to give you more, but you're not giving it what it needs.